Welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Halti Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Halti Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. There are tax issues associated with a secondary sale. Here's a list of issues to consider. Gains on secondary sales are taxed based on the holding time of the shares. If less than 1 year, then ordinary income tax rates apply. If longer than 1 year, then the capital gains tax rate applies. If the purchase is made at a premium price, then additional tax issues arise. If made to an employee, then the IRS may treat a portion of the gains as compensation and not as capital gains. Made to a third-party investor, the IRS may also determine a portion of the sale to be compensation and require the company to apply withholding. The identity of the buyer, the type of sale, and the purpose determines the tax treatment where premium pricing is used. Stock purchases only from employees will be deemed as compensation. The purpose of the sale is for reducing dilution, gaining control, or addressing a company in need, then those sales will not be deemed as compensation. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Halti Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.